In the news, Nigerian governors assures Labour Union of better minimum wage. Sanni Egidi inaugurates AJAOKUTA Corporate Development Committee, calls for diligence in discharging their duties. Bolovian police arrest leader of apparent coup attempt. And in sports, IBA president visits Tinubu, promises to reshape boxing in Nigeria. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, a confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for joining us. The Nigeria Governors Forum has assured Nigerians and the organized labor that better minimum wage will result from ongoing negotiations. The governors had previously rejected the federal government's proposal of 62,000 naira, stating that some states would need to borrow money to pay salaries. Despite this, the organized labor continues to demand a wage of 250,000 naira. According to a communique released after an emergency meeting of the governors that extended into the early hours of Thursday, signed by NGF Acting Director, Media, Ahmed Salihu, the forum discussed various issues impacting the nation. The communique indicated that the forum discussed the new national minimum wage and agreed to continue engaging with key stakeholders to reach a mutually acceptable solution. The federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, has held a meeting to avert an industrial action by the union. The parley, which was held at the Minister of Education's office in Abuja, ASUU President Professor Emmanuel Osodeke told journalists that the meeting was necessary as the present administration had spent 1 year in office without addressing issues affecting the university system. Both sides expressed optimism that with the commencement of negotiations, all outstanding issues would be amicably resolved. Osadeki said that the negotiation process had begun and hoped that the minister would follow up on what had been agreed upon. He explained that both parties were asked to set up committees to look into the 10 demands ASUU listed in a letter it wrote to the federal government, stressing that they would meet the government in 2 weeks for another review. More than 100 houses in JAMATA community of Lokoja local government area have been razed down with property worth millions of naira destroyed as a result of cooking gas explosion. The state governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, during his visit to the area, lamented over the losses. While promising government support to the victims of the unfortunate incidents, Governor Ododo emphasized that he will continue to serve humanity and urged the people to pick up the pieces of their lives and forge ahead. The governor advised all and sundry to abide by the rules of gas usage. He appreciated the chairman of UNICAN, Kabiru Shuaibu, for the support done to the people of the community and assured of immediate and long-term support to enable the residents get back on their feet and in their businesses. The House of Representatives member representing AJAOKUTA Federal Constituency, Sanni Egidi Abdurrahim, C, has inaugurated members of the AJAOKUTA Corporate Development Committee. The committee had Balogun Yusuf, Chairman, Dr. Sadiq Ibrahim Ogu, Secretary, Barrister Enekola Obe Sunday, Member, Yusuf Sadiku Ozomata, Member, and Akaba Abdullahi, Member. Others include Musa Yakubu, Member, Abdul Malik Salihu as Member, Musa Halilu, Member, and Latifat Aspita Isa as Member. While delivering his speech at the inauguration ceremony, Sanni Egidi Abdurrahim said the establishment of the committee reflects their unwavering commitment to driving development, enhancing operational excellence, and ensuring sustainable growth within AJAOKUTA. He noted that the inauguration of the AJAOKUTA Corporate Development Committee marks a significant milestone for the future of AJAOKUTA Federal Constituency. The House of Representatives member explained that the committee is tasked with a critical mission over the next 3 months to assess, evaluate, and recommend improvements in the relationship between corporate organizations within the constituency and the local communities within AJAOKUTA. Youth corps members serving in Kogi State have been assured of a friendly and serene working environment all through their stay in the confluent state. Kogi State Commissioner for Water Resources, Engineer Yahya Farouk, gave the assurance when he received the new NYSC coordinator in Kogi State, Femi Oshugbohun, who was in the commissioner's office on a courtesy visit. Engineer Farouk said the NYSC remain a scheme that should be supported by all Nigerians, promising that in Kogi State, the scheme will receive the necessary support. He said relevant stakeholders will be contacted regarding the request of the coordinator, stressing that the Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo-led administration in Kogi State will do all things possible to ensure the comfortability of all corps members and NYSC officials in the state.
If I say I will count what I have achieved through NYSC by people who are neither of my faith nor of my religion, I cannot count them. We will, by the grace of God, you have, not 99 by the grace of God, complete 100% of our own corporation, because the corps members that are coming here, they are not coming to serve any other people but the people of Kogi State. And we have been asked, His Excellency has been elected to do just that, and by God's grace, he hired us to assist him in doing that, which by the grace of God at all times we are ready to do and deliver.
The new NYSC coordinator in Kogi State, Femi Oshugbohun, described the commissioner as a man of impeccable character and commended him for his commitment to work. Femi stated that the state orientation camp has no perimeter fencing. A development, he said, needs urgent attention in the face of the current security challenge facing the country.
Our camp in Asaya is not fenced. It's at the mercy of our local security guys and the soldiers that are sent there. But I know that if there is at least a perimeter fence, it will go a long way in securing our corps members who are new in Kogi. Another very important issue is the fact that we expect the state government to augment our activities in the camp towards the corps members. Activities such as feeding and Medicare. We've been submitting letters, camp in, camp out to the state government, but we have not been fortunate enough to be granted this request. I want to seize this opportunity to implore the Honorable Commissioner to put it in his diary, this request from the state NYC. The kind of anxiety that our corps members come with when they report for orientation, especially Kogi State, because of misconception about banditry, about kidnap, they just want to register in the camp and leave. But by the time we pamper them, so to say, with good feeding, good accommodation, good Medicare, they will be persuaded to stay and contribute to the development of Kogi State and identify with the lofty objectives of His Excellency Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo.
The coordinator added that corps members posted to government agencies should be accepted, stating that they are blessed with various talents to deliver the needed results. A celebration of twins and multiple birth, tagged Twin Fest Africana, is set for Lagos in August 2024. The managing partner of a tourism and culture promotion outfit, Three Sites Nigeria Limited, Bekun Adeyanju noted that the event will be organized in partnership with the Lagos State government through the Ministry of Arts, Culture and Tourism. Adeyanju, while speaking to newsmen in Lagos, said that the objective of the event were to celebrate the victory twins and multiple birds have won over the evil, from the days of being regarded as evil children to becoming the adorable source of joy in different communities. The managing partner noted that the event will also showcase Nigeria as the epicenter of twinning in the world, especially with statistics showing Nigeria as one of the countries with the highest rate of twinning in the world. He added that apart from celebrating twin and multiple births, the event will also serve as a platform to showcase the rich culture, fashion, cuisine, music, and oral literature of the country and the African continent in general. We go on a break now. We'll be right back.
Malachite TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. The Kogi State Commissioner for Water Resources, Engineer Yahaya Farouk, has commended the management of Bavon Communications Limited, owners of Malachite TV and Sharon Radio, for their commitment at projecting the activities of Kogi State government to the world at large. Engineer Farouk gave the commendation when he received members of the online TV in his office at the State Secretariat in Lokoja, the state capital. He said the media plays important role in society building, urging the media outfit to continue in her good works, assuring that his office will partner with the media outfit.
The passing of His Excellency, when you have a person, there are certain magnetic aura around the individual which will magnet people like him. So His Excellency is a believer of building of people. So those of us that God has ordained that He appoints to assist him in delivering on his mandate to the state, he will have no option other than to key in building people wherever we find ourselves. The point I'm trying to drive at here is that having known that MLC TV is our own media outfit. What I mean by media outfit, the whole people I'm seeing here are congregants. So we will do all our best by the special grace of God to patronize you and to help you grow. Because when you grow, we all grow together.
He assured the people of state government's commitment to ensuring that potable water is supplied to all quarters of the state.
His Excellency is more than committed to see that we settle ourselves. We have two arms. The ministry does, and the RUASA used to do the same thing too. So in terms of RUASA have two approaches. They have the equipment they do directly, and also they used to have a counterpart funded rural water supply schemes, which some of them are still in the pipeline, and the government will very soon either get them new equipment if the ones we are having now cannot serve the people very well. So, but along the line when we came, just as I said, without too much repeating what we have been saying all the time, the local water was the old one. We have no option. We just have to go in there and see the little we can do to start to give water. And along the sidelines, you know, our core mandate here in the Ministry of Water Resources is 3, but most of us may not know. But with you now, people have to know. We are supposed to exploit all sources of water wherever they are within the geographical space called Ogun State. For one, consumption and culinary purposes. You drink. When we talk of culinary purposes, you bath, you wash your cars, your own self, your clothes, and so on and so forth. Then the second one is for agricultural purposes. And when we say agricultural purposes, it's also expanded. We source water for irrigation farming and livestock production. And by so doing too, the water too have to be clean and it mustn't be contaminated.
Earlier, the Chief Executive Officer of Babon Communications Limited, Avoy Nwogu, appreciated the Commissioner for the great job he has been doing since his assumption of office, urging him to continue in his good works. Avoy said the media house was in the Commissioner's office to partner with the ministry for coverage of her events, as well as showcase her activities to the world.
Presently, we are online doing a lot because to go on DSTV, you still need a huge capital to go there. So we are presently using the opportunity we have, maximizing the word of ICT to reach out to our world. And our news have been going viral, and we are glad that we are associating with you now. So we have various programs that we do that we know that with your activities we'll be able to project it in all what we do. Thank you, sir.
The CEO prayed to God to see the Commissioner through as he continues to pilot the affairs of the ministry in the state. In politics, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Edo State, ASUU Ighodalo, and his running mate, Usarodion Ogie, has unveiled their manifesto for the election. The manifesto, tagged Pathway to Prosperity for All, was made available to journalists in Benin, the state capital. It contained the working document of the PDP candidate and his running mate, the pathway to security, women and youth development, education, agriculture, food security, rural and community development, among others, are strategies to uplift the standard of living of the people of Edo State. Other key issues highlighted in the document were care for the elderly, respect for traditional and religious institutions, industrialization, care for children and vulnerable in the society, and harnessing the importance of the diaspora for better working relationship to foster development in all parts of Edo State. On the foreign scene, Bolivian police have arrested the leader of an apparent attempted coup, hours after the presidential palace in La Paz was stormed by soldiers. Hundreds of troops and armored vehicles had taken up position on Murillo Square, where key government buildings are located. One armored vehicle attempted to smash down the entrance to the presidential palace. Soldiers later withdrew from the South American city. The military leader in charge, Gen Juan Yos Zuniga, had said he wanted to restructure democracy in the country. He was later arrested seconds after telling reporters the military had staged the intervention at the president's request. Gen Zuniga, who was first appointed commander of the Bolivian army in 2022, was removed from his role on Tuesday after he made inflammatory comments about the country's former president during an interview the previous day. Kenyan police have fired tear gas to disperse protesters in the capital, Nairobi, who had turned up to express their anger against the government and mourn people killed in earlier protests. Security forces, including military, have been heavily deployed and roads are blocked around key buildings in the city. This comes 2 days after 22 people reportedly lost their lives in the protest against tax hike, which saw part of the parliament set alight. In sports, the International Boxing Association IBA president Umar Kremlev has expressed his readiness to improve the state of Nigeria's boxing gym across the country. Kremlev made the promise when he visited President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Abuja, where he extended his support for the initiative and has endorsed the idea of organizing a boxing tournament in August. He promised to reconstruct the dilapidated state of the gyms with leaky roofs and damaged floors and walls due to the raining season. Recognizing the importance of boxing as one of the most popular sports in the region, the president aims to ensure that the necessary infrastructure is put in place for aspiring boxers to train. Georgia has made history as they reached their first major tournament knockout stage with victory over former champions, Portugal, with a 2-0 win at the Euro 2024. The match was settled by an early Chivcha Kvaratskhelia strike and George Mikatauda's penalty kick. It was a win that has now set them up for a last 16 meeting with the three-time Euro winners, Spain. Romania and Slovakia both qualified for the last 16 at Euro 2024 after a tense 1-1 draw in their last Group E game on Wednesday. Georgia's win also means that England will line up against Slovakia, Romania takes on Netherlands, and Portugal faces Slovenia in the round of 16. And that is the size of our news package for today. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibirababe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle Malachite TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Every Saturday, Health Med Info by 5 p.m., 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, 7 p.m. Kakanchebira, Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion, and 9 p.m. Senior Citizen Alcohol. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Atinoi. Thanks for watching.